Welcome to the Florida Top Dog All-Stars makeup tutorial for the 21-22 season. We're going to go over everything that's in your makeup kit that you will be receiving and how to do our makeup for this coming season. So everything in your makeup kit that you'll be receiving if you got a full kit is a eyeshadow palette with 4 different shades, a liquid black eyeliner pen, eyeshadow primer, lipstick, a fluffy crease brush, and a flat compact eyeshadow brush. Some extra makeup items that we recommend having in your makeup bag this season are foundation that matches your athlete's skin tone, a all over the face powder, concealer, blush, bronzer, extra face and eye brushes, mascara, eyelashes which are optional, eyebrow products if you choose to use them, a face primer and or setting spray. These are also optional, but they do help make your makeup last all day, and any makeup remover or makeup wipes to fix any mistakes or redo anything. And here's a look at that full makeup kit if that is what you ordered for a new athlete. So we're gonna get started doing her makeup look. Here I'm just starting with that eyeshadow base, that primer, and I'm putting that all over her lid from her lashes to her eyebrow. I'm just using any flat makeup brush, that's fine. You can use your finger, just make sure your fingers are clean if you choose to do so. So just pack that on the eyelid all over and make sure you have an even coat on both sides. I already did one eye here just to save time throughout the video, and I can show you guys at the end the final look. But here I'm just doing her one eye that's closest to the camera and just buffing out that eyeshadow primer. So next we're going to start with the eyeshadow. All kits come with the new eyeshadow palette that we're using for this season. It is a more neutral browns tone this year instead of our usual smoky gray and black, so that is very exciting. We're going to start with the lightest shade in the palette, which is a light pink. You're going to put that on the inner third corner of their eye, kind of by their tear duct, just to really brighten that area and make their eyes look a little bit bigger and make it pop more. So just pack that light pink shimmery shade on the inner third corner of their eye. Here I'm using that small compact eyeshadow brush that comes in your kit. So not the big fluffy crease brush, I'm using the short compact kind of stiff one. And then over top of that, on the rest of the eyelid, I'm using the next shade, which is the gold shimmer shade. So that is the bottom right corner. So start with the top left corner shadow and then go into the bottom right corner shadow, which is that gold. And I'm placing that all over the rest of her lid. Next, with the crease brush, I'm going in with the bottom left brown, which is the lighter brown in the palette, and I'm just buffing that into her crease. There is a crease from your athlete's eyeball in between their top of their eyeball and their brow bone, and that is where you want to pack in this brown shade, but really buff it out to make it look seamless. So I'm just buffing in that lighter brown shade here, going into her crease with circular motions and back and forth motions just to blend it out and make sure there's no harsh lines. We want a seamless makeup look, so make sure that you're really taking time to blend out these eyeshadows. I am doing it multiple times with the same shade just to get the color and the pigment I want, so don't be afraid to go in multiple times. Just use a light hand and make sure that you're constantly blending every time you go back in. Next, we're going in with that dark brown shade over the light brown shade that we already put down. I'm using the same crease brush, blending that into her crease using circular motions and making sure that this is very blended and seamless as it is the darkest color in the palette. So just following that light brown, I'm blending it into her crease and buffing it out. And don't be afraid to take that small eyeshadow brush from before and blend any lines between the eyebrow and the makeup look on her lid. You can also go back in with any of the gold or the pink shimmer just to add that pop of color. They can get lost when we add those browns on top, so make sure you go back in and add those back into the lid. Here I'm just taking that liquid eyeliner pen and drawing a straight line across her lash line, starting from the inner corner where her eyelashes start to where her eyelashes end on the outer corner. I am getting as close to the lash line as possible, and we don't need a very thick black line, so just a small thin line above their lashes is fine. And then after that, your athlete can apply their mascara or their false lashes if they choose to wear them. I do recommend starting with the eye look first. The eyeshadows can tend to fall and have excess powder fall onto the cheeks, so after the eye look, I like to go in with a little makeup remover on the cheeks and then do your foundation, powder, blush, bronzer, etc. Here's a look at that eyeshadow palette with the order you'll be using the eyeshadows. Like I said before, you can do your eye makeup look first and then go in with your face makeup after the eye look is completed. The last thing in the look that you'll want to apply is our lipstick. And here's a look at the finished eyeshadow look. We did not do her face for the sake of time, but this is how the eyeshadow and the eyeliner should look once finished.